In cricket, batting and bowling get the headlines. But fielding, the silent game changer, often determines destiny. This isn't about statistics, it's about impact. Players who revolutionized cricket itself. Welcome to Cricket Collective's game-changing fielders. Before we reach our pantheon, 3 modern gladiators deserve recognition for carrying fielding into cricket's new era. Virat Kohli represents evolution, a batsman who made brilliant fielding part of his brand. His direct hits and diving saves during India's golden period proved that superstars could excel everywhere, not just with the bat. When cricket's biggest icon slides to stop boundaries, it sends a message. No aspect of the game is beneath greatness. His infectious energy on the field elevated teammates and inspired millions of young cricketers to view fielding as an opportunity to shine, not a chore to endure. Mahela Jayawardene mastered the art of consistent excellence. With over 440 international catches across all formats, including the ODI record, his partnership with Mutia Muralitharan produced 77 catches, cricket's greatest bowler-fielder combination. While others provided fireworks, Jayawardene offered reliability. In cricket's pressure cooker, that's often more valuable than spectacular saves. His calm brilliance became the backbone of Sri Lanka's golden era, proving that steady excellence creates foundations for team success. Glenn Phillips embodies fielding's athletic future. New Zealand teammate Mitchell Santner, among many others, has lauded Phillips for his brilliance in the outfield. His gravity-defying catches generate millions of social media views, proving fielding has evolved into entertainment. Phillips represents the new generation, athletes who view impossible catches as routine challenges. His fearless boundary work has redefined what modern fielders attempt, pushing the sport toward even greater athletic heights. These 3 shaped modern fielding, but our top 10? They revolutionized it. When Symonds was in the field, we genuinely thought twice about taking quick singles. His presence alone changed our approach to running. Quote by Mahela Jayawardene: Andrew Symonds didn't just field, he hunted. Standing at deep mid-wicket or cover, this Australian powerhouse radiated menace that altered opposition tactics. Batsmen who normally scampered for tight singles suddenly found themselves frozen, measuring risk against Symonds' rocket arm. His World Cup legacy speaks volumes. The 2003 and 2007 tournaments showcased fielding that transcended athleticism and entered psychological warfare. That run-out of Marlon Samuels in the 2007 World Cup Super 8s match didn't just dismiss a batsman. It shattered West Indies' momentum when victory seemed possible. Symonds represented a new breed, the all-round athlete who made fielding as important as batting or bowling. His 6'1" frame and professional footballers' conditioning allowed him to cover ground others couldn't reach. But beyond physical gifts, he possessed cricketing intelligence that positioned him perfectly for game-changing moments. The intimidation factor remains unmatched. Modern cricket analytics support what batsmen felt instinctively. His presence on the boundary significantly reduced scoring opportunities. Fear became a weapon, and Symonds wielded it masterfully. Brendan didn't just catch everything, he made it look easy. "I've never seen anyone with softer hands behind the stumps," quote by Daniel Vittori. The numbers tell an extraordinary story. 462 international catches across all formats, cricket's all-time record for a non-wicket-keeper. But Brendan McCullum's legacy transcends statistics. He transformed New Zealand from fielding also-rans into cricket's most athletic unit. McCullum's wicket-keeping background provided unmatched catching experience, but his captaincy revolutionized team standards. Under his leadership, New Zealand became the first team to prioritize fielding fitness equally with batting and bowling preparation. Teammates like Trent Boult and Tim Southey credit McCullum's emphasis for their own fielding improvements. The 2015 World Cup showcased McCullum's philosophy in action. New Zealand's electric fielding helped them reach their first final, with McCullum's leadership creating a culture where spectacular saves became routine expectations rather than fortunate accidents. His transition from wicketkeeper to outfielder demonstrated remarkable versatility. Few players have excelled equally behind the stumps and in the deep field. McCullum's career proved that great fielders aren't born. They're forged through relentless practice and unwavering standards. Before we reveal our top 8 fielding legends, let's pause for something crucial. These aren't just individual brilliant stories. They're tales of how fielding evolved from afterthought to art form. Each player we've discussed transformed not just their own teams, but cricket itself. If you're enjoying this deep dive into cricket's unsung heroes, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. We're building something special at Cricket Collective, comprehensive cricket stories that go beyond surface statistics to reveal the human drama beneath every great sporting moment. Now, our top 8. Where fielding genius meets sporting immortality. Faf's catches don't just save runs, they create momentum shifts. He has this ability to turn a batting team's advantage into our opportunity. Quote by Dale Stein. In cricket's Instagram era, Faf du Plessis became fielding's first viral superstar. His boundary catches generated millions of views, proving that exceptional fielding could capture global attention like never before. But beyond social media highlights lay genuine excellence. Du Plessis perfected the modern outfielder's art. Reading the ball early, timing runs perfectly, and maintaining balance while attempting the impossible. His 2020 catch to dismiss Joe Root, diving backwards while keeping his eyes on the ball, redefined what boundary fielding could achieve. Du Plessis represented South Africa's continuing fielding excellence, following legends like Jonty Rhodes and Herschel Gibbs. His leadership during cricket's most athletic era proved that spectacular fielding remained South African cricket's birthright. The fitness revolution found its perfect ambassador in Du Plessis. His dedication to conditioning allowed him to maintain peak athleticism well into his 30s, demonstrating that modern cricket demands athletes, not just cricketers. Herschel had this gift. He made catches that shouldn't be possible look routine. His outfield work was poetry in motion. Quote by Sean Pollock. Herschel Gibbs possessed the rare ability to make the impossible appear effortless. His outfield catching bordered on the supernatural, diving full length while tracking balls over his shoulder, or leaping at impossible angles to pluck certain boundaries from thin air. His athletic background in multiple sports provided the coordination that made spectators question the laws of physics. Yes, there was that famous moment against Steve Waugh in 1999, but dwelling on one drop ignores a career of breathtaking brilliance. Gibbs took catches that defied logic and inspired countless fielders to attempt the impossible. His fearless approach to boundary line saves helped establish South Africa's reputation as cricket's most athletic fielding nation. The irony remains delicious. Post-1999, Gibbs recorded the 8th highest number of runouts in ODI cricket. The man who allegedly dropped the World Cup became one of his era's most effective fielders. Cricket's cruel beauty lies in how single moments define careers, regardless of overwhelming evidence to the contrary. Gibbs inspired a generation of South African fielders who understood that spectacular attempts mattered more than safe techniques. His legacy lives in every boundary line dive, every impossible catch attempt, every moment when fielders choose audacity over caution. Paul transformed English cricket's entire mentality. Before him, we fielded adequately. After him, we expected excellence. Quote by Andrew Strauss. Before Paul Collingwood, English cricket treated fielding as an unfortunate necessity between batting and bowling. After him, it became a source of pride, inspiration, and match-winning advantage. Collingwood's slip catching provided the foundation, 181 career catches with metronomic consistency. But his true revolution lay in attitude. He made diving for hopeless causes fashionable, transforming English cricket's traditionally conservative approach into athletic ambition. The 2005 Ashes showcased Collingwood's impact perfectly. His spectacular catches and desperate saves helped England win their first Ashes in 18 years, proving that exceptional fielding could decide cricket's biggest contests. Australian legend Shane Warne later admitted that England's improved fielding made scoring significantly more difficult. Under Collingwood's influence, England developed cricket's most systematic fielding program. His insistence on professional standards, combined with natural talent, created the foundation for England's 2019 World Cup triumph. Modern England captains like Joe Root still reference Collingwood's fielding philosophy when discussing team culture. Jadeja doesn't just field, he controls the game through fielding. Batsmen change their approach when he's prowling the boundary. Quote by Virat Kohli. In cricket's modern era, where margins determine matches and every run matters, Ravindra Jadeja represents fielding perfection. His sub-0.1-second reflexes have redefined what's humanly possible, turning certain singles into suicidal gambles. Jadeja's direct hit statistics tell an incredible story. Approximately 40 international runouts across formats, with his accurate throws becoming legendary among cricket followers. But numbers barely capture his impact. Opposition teams actively avoid running when Jadeja fields, fundamentally altering their scoring strategies. The nickname Sir Jadeja originated from his fielding excellence, not his batting or bowling. In an era where social media amplifies every spectacular moment, Jadeja's consistency has made the extraordinary seem routine. His IPL performances, including 100-plus catches, demonstrate sustained excellence across cricket's most competitive domestic league. Perhaps most remarkably, Jadeja has consistently highlighted his profound commitment to fielding, often stating his belief that it is as crucial as batting and bowling, an unusual focus from an all-rounder capable of match-winning performances with bat and ball. This commitment to fielding excellence has influenced an entire generation of Indian cricketers who now view athletic fielding as essential, not optional. Before Raina, Indian fielding was adequate. After him, it became aggressive, athletic, world-class. He single-handedly changed our DNA. Quote by MS Dhoni. Indian cricket's transformation from fielding liability to athletic excellence began with one man, Suresh Raina. His emergence in the mid-2000s coincided with India's evolution from home-track specialists to global champions across all formats. Raina's inner-circle brilliance provided immediate impact, diving stops, impossible catches, and reflexes that left commentators speechless. But his greater contribution lay in changing expectations. Young Indian cricketers watching Raina realized that athletic fielding wasn't just possible for Indians, it was mandatory for international success. The 2011 World Cup triumph showcased Raina's influence perfectly. India's fielding during that tournament reached unprecedented standards, with Raina's energy and excellence inspiring teammates to match his intensity. Captain MS Dhoni later credited improved fielding as crucial to India's victory. Raina's IPL performances established him as T20 cricket's premier inner-circle specialist. His combination of safe hands, quick reflexes, and fearless approach to diving catches created the template for modern, limited-overs fielding. Every Indian fielder since owes something to Raina's pioneering athleticism. AB could have been the world's best wicketkeeper, slip fielder, or outfielder. He chose to be all three. That's not human. Quote by Jacques Callis. Abraham Benjamin de Villiers redefined fielding versatility, excelling equally as wicketkeeper, slip catcher, and boundary specialist. No player in cricket history has mastered diverse fielding positions with such devastating effectiveness. His wicket-keeping provided explosive batting while maintaining international standard glove work. His slip catching combined soft hands with lightning reflexes. His outfield work produced catches that physics textbooks struggle to explain. The 2018 IPL catch, where he maintained perfect balance while taking a one-handed stunner, exemplified his supernatural ability. De Villiers' 360-degree batting mentality extended to fielding. He approached every position with innovative thinking, finding solutions others couldn't imagine. That backwards flick run out against Australia, lying prone, facing away from the stumps, demonstrated problem-solving abilities that transcended conventional fielding wisdom. Former teammates described de Villiers as cricket's most complete player, partly because of his fielding versatility. While others specialized, he mastered everything. Modern cricket's increasing emphasis on flexible fielding positions owes much to de Villiers, proving that exceptional players can excel anywhere. Ponting led from the front in everything: batting, captaincy, and especially fielding. His catches under pressure were worth their weight in gold. Quote by Steve Waugh. Ricky Ponting's 364 international catches established the benchmark for sustained fielding excellence, but numbers barely capture his revolutionary impact. As Australia's captain during their golden era, Ponting made exceptional fielding a team identity rather than individual brilliance. His slip catching provided the foundation, 196 test catches that stood as cricket's record until recent years. But Ponting's genius lay in fearless close-in positioning. Standing at silly point or short leg against world-class batsmen required courage that few possessed. His reflexes and judgment turned dangerous positions into match-winning opportunities. The leadership element elevated Ponting beyond peer comparison. He demanded fielding excellence from every teammate, creating Australia's culture of athletic aggression that dominated world cricket for over a decade. Opposition teams found themselves under constant pressure, knowing that half chances would become dismissals in Australian hands. Ponting's influence extended beyond statistics into psychology. His visible intensity while fielding, diving for impossible chances, celebrating catches like centuries, demonstrated that fielding excellence deserved equal recognition with batting and bowling achievements. This attitude shift influenced cricket globally. Jonty didn't just change fielding, he changed cricket. After him, every team needed athletes, not just cricketers. Quote by Clive Lloyd. March 8, 1992, Brisbane's Gabba, Pakistan versus South Africa, World Cup group stage. Cricket history divides into two eras, before Jonty Rhodes and after Jonty Rhodes. Inzamam-ul-Haq, batting beautifully on 48, took what seemed a comfortable leg bye. From backward point, Rhodes sprinted forward, gathered the ball, and launched himself parallel to the ground, outstretched arm breaking the stumps while airborne. Inzamam fell inches short. Cricket gained its most iconic photograph. That single moment symbolized a revolution already underway. Rhodes had been redefining fielding standards throughout his career, treating every ball as an opportunity for athletic artistry. His philosophy was simple. If there's a 1% chance of stopping the ball or taking a catch, attempt it with 100% commitment. His career statistics, 139 international catches, tell only part of the story. Rhodes made fielding appointment television. Spectators bought tickets hoping to witness impossible saves. Children worldwide practiced diving catches in backyards, dreaming of emulating their new hero. He transformed fielding from a necessary skill into cricket's most entertaining aspect. The ripple effects continue today. Every modern fielding coach teaches Rhodes's fundamentals: early positioning, explosive movement, fearless commitment. Cricket's emphasis on fitness, athleticism, and specialist fielding training all trace back to his influence. He proved that cricket could be art, theater, and sport simultaneously. Rhodes didn't just excel, he established a new paradigm. Before him, great fielders were accidents of talent. After him, they became products of dedication, training, and unwavering belief that the impossible was merely improbable. These 10 legends transformed fielding from necessity into art. Their legacy lives in every impossible catch, every diving save that chooses ambition over safety. Fielding remains cricket's great equalizer, available to everyone with commitment and courage. Which moment left you speechless? Hit subscribe and share your thoughts below. This is Cricket Collective, where every legend lives forever. Until next time, keep your dreams in the air.